Yo, what is up, bros? Welcome back to another epic adventure in the world of GTA Online. Today, we're diving headfirst into the chaos and excitement that only Los Santos can offer. Buckle up, because it's going to be a wild ride. It was a beautiful day in Los Santos. The city was alive with energy, and you could feel the buzz in the air. The skyline looked absolutely stunning, with the sun casting a golden glow over the skyscrapers. Sun was shining, birds were chirping, perfect weather for causing some mayhem in GTA Online. The clear skies promised a day full of endless possibilities and unexpected adventures. You know those days when everything just feels right? Yeah, it was one of those. I jumped on, ready for anything. The anticipation was building as I logged into the game, my character spawning in the heart of the city. The familiar sounds of the bustling streets and distant sirens filled my ears, and I knew I was in for a treat. Heists, races, maybe even a little trolling, you know how it goes. The options were endless, and I couldn't wait to dive into the action. Whether it was planning a high-stakes heist with my crew, burning rubber in a high-speed race, or just having some fun messing around with other players, the excitement was palpable. Feeling lucky, I picked my most badass outfit. Gotta look good for those kill cams, right? Style is everything in Los Santos, and I wasn't about to be caught looking anything less than my best. I scrolled through my wardrobe, finally settling on a sleek black leather jacket and matching pants. Perfect. Spawned in downtown, hopped in my customized Zentorno. Beast of a car, by the way. This car was my pride and joy, a true masterpiece of speed and style. The engine roared to life as I hit the gas, the tires screeching as I sped off into the city streets. Today was going to be legendary. I could feel it in my bones, the thrill of the unknown, the promise of epic moments and unforgettable experiences. That's what GTA Online is all about. So let's get out there and make some memories. Ready for adventure? Let's do this. Decided to switch things up a bit. Been spending too much time in the city lately. Needed some fresh air, you know, so I hit up my crew. Yo, Redwood's run, anyone down? Crickets. Typical. Guess I'm going solo this time. No problem, more Bigfoot for me. Cranked up some Swedish death metal, best driving music, don't at me, and pointed that baby north. Redwoods always kind of creep me out, not gonna lie. All those trees, the fog. Feels like something's watching you. But hey, I'm a gamer, not a scaredy cat. Parked my car, grabbed my trusty assault rifle, just in case. Started hiking and the vibes got weirder. Heard some rustling in the bushes. Maybe a deer or a mountain lion or... Nah, couldn't be, right? Kept walking, heart pounding like crazy now, and then I saw it through the trees, this massive dark figure, covered in hair, just standing there watching me. My blood ran cold. No way, I muttered to myself. No freaking way. This had to be a prank, right? One of my crew messing with me, but how did they... I decided to get closer, just a little closer. Section 5, face to face with Bigfoot. And then it turned around. Holy crap, it was Bigfoot. 8 feet tall, maybe taller, covered in matted brown fur with these piercing yellow eyes. He just stared at me, sniffing the air. For a second, we just stood there, frozen. Me, the gamer who thought he'd seen it all, and Bigfoot, the mythical creature I never believed in. Talk about a plot twist. Section 6, Mission Impossible, snap a selfie. My brain finally kicked back in. Gotta get proof, I thought. Pulled out my phone. This was bigger than any achievement, any loot, any victory royale. This was internet history in the making. But Bigfoot? He didn't look too impressed. Actually, he looked kinda annoyed, like I was interrupting his afternoon nap or something. Hey, even legendary cryptids need their beauty sleep, right? Section 7, Epic fail, the Great Bigfoot escape. I tried to get closer for the perfect selfie angle, and that's when it all went wrong. Tripped over a damn rock and fell flat on my face. Phone flew out of my hand, landing right in a puddle. When I looked up, Bigfoot was just casually strolling away, like this dude is an idiot, and disappeared back into the forest. I just sat there covered in mud, my phone ruined. Classic PewDiePie move, right? Section 8, Bigfoot myth confirmed. So did I really see Bigfoot? Part of me still doesn't believe it. But then I remember those eyes, the sheer size of him. Man, I wish I'd gotten that selfie. Guess it's my word against... Well, nobody would believe me anyway, would they? I did manage to recover one blurry, messed up photo from my phone. It's not much, but it's all the proof I've got. What do you guys think? Real or fake? You decide. Section 9. Sharing the legend. Word got around Los Santos about my encounter. It wasn't long before everyone was talking about it. The city was buzzing with rumors and speculations. People were curious, intrigued, and some were downright skeptical. Some people laughed, others thought I'd gone crazy joining the club. They couldn't believe that someone like me could have such an extraordinary experience. They joked about it, made memes, and even created parody videos. But a few, the true believers, they got it. They understood that sometimes the most unbelievable stories are the ones that hold a grain of truth. These were the people who had seen strange things themselves, who had their own tales of the unexplained. We started organizing expeditions to the Redwoods, hoping to catch another glimpse of the big guy. It became a sort of ritual for us. Every weekend we'd gather our gear, plan our route, and set off into the forest with high hopes and eager hearts. We even formed a crew, the Bigfoot Hunters. Yeah, I know, original, but it wasn't about the name. It was about the camaraderie, the shared sense of adventure. We were a motley crew, each with our own reasons for joining the hunt. But hey, it's not about the name, it's about the thrill of the hunt, the mystery of the unknown. We spent hours discussing our plans, mapping out the forest and sharing our theories. Every rustle in the bushes, every distant howl sent shivers down our spines. Plus, it's way more fun than grinding for cars. The excitement, the laughter, the bond we formed, it was all worth it. We weren't just playing a game, we were living an adventure, creating memories that would last a lifetime. And who knows, maybe one day we'll find what we're looking for. Section 10, Bigfoot's back, and he's pissed. One night we were deep in the woods when it happened. We were on a mission, just another routine exploration in the dense, shadowy Redwood Forest. The moon was full, casting an eerie glow over the towering trees. The air was thick with anticipation, every rustle of leaves making our hearts race. We had heard the legends, the whispers of a creature lurking in the darkness, but we never truly believed them, until that night. Suddenly, out of nowhere, we heard this deafening roar. It was unlike anything we had ever heard before. A sound that seemed to shake the very core of the forest. The ground trembled beneath our feet, and we could feel the vibrations in our bones. Trees were snapping like twigs, crashing to the ground with a thunderous noise. It was as if the forest itself was coming alive, reacting to the presence of something ancient and powerful. And then, through the darkness, we saw him. Bigfoot was back. His silhouette was massive, towering over the trees, his eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. He moved with a grace that belied his size, each step causing the ground to quake. We were frozen in place, unable to move, our minds struggling to comprehend what we were seeing. This was no ordinary creature, this was a legend come to life, and this time, he didn't look happy. His face was contorted in a snarl, his eyes filled with rage. It was clear that we had trespassed into his territory, and he was not pleased. The air was thick with tension, and we knew that we had to act fast if we wanted to survive. We scrambled, scattering like rats, bullets flying everywhere. Panic set in as we tried to find a way out of the forest. The sound of gunfire echoed through the trees, but it seemed to have little effect on the enraged creature. He moved with a speed and agility that was terrifying, closing the distance between us with alarming swiftness. We were outmatched, outgunned, and out of options. Don't know what happened next, just glad I made it out alive. The details are a blur, a chaotic mix of fear and adrenaline. All I remember is running, my heart pounding in my chest, the sound of Bigfoot's roars echoing in my ears. Somehow, I managed to escape, but not everyone was so lucky. The forest claimed its victims that night, and the legend of Bigfoot grew even stronger. Guess Bigfoot doesn't like being insta-famous. Maybe he was tired of all the attention, the constant stream of players trying to capture his image. Or perhaps he was just defending his home, a creature of the wild pushed to the brink by our intrusion. Or maybe he was just having a bad hair day. Who knows? It's hard to say what goes on in the mind of a creature like Bigfoot. All we know is that he's out there, lurking in the shadows, waiting for the next group of unsuspecting adventurers to cross his path. One thing's for sure, this ain't over yet. The legend of Bigfoot is far from finished, and we know that we'll be back in the Redwood Forest, ready to face whatever challenges come our way. We'll be better prepared, more cautious, but the thrill of the hunt will always draw us back. The forest holds many secrets, and Bigfoot is just one of them. See you in the Redwoods, bros. Until then, keep your eyes open and your wits about you. The forest is a dangerous place, and you never know what might be lurking just beyond the next tree. Stay safe and happy hunting.